Okay. Hey, there we go. Didn't update the stream key. There we go. Hey there, fellow creators. Good morning. Ben here from Cinder Studios. And I'm sharing my regular studio morning live today instead of doing my studio vlogs. I don't really have enough top stuff to put in the studio vlog. So, yeah. Let me make sure that, yep, okay. Make sure my desktop audio is off because I don't want to get copyright flagged for my background music. So, I just sprayed these pallets down. I got to scrape them off from last week. I was actually thinking of just releasing the next part of the space tutorials series today, just because I'm like, oh crap! It's for the first time in a while. I'm actually bummed that it's a vlog week. There's a couple other things in the pipeline right now, but right now it's like this is just like, oh man, I didn't actually want to vlog this week, so I'm like, I'll live stream instead. And I'll do it in the morning because, variety and not everybody is available to watch in the evenings because I've got a nice global audience and people watch from all over the world. So I think it's actually the middle of the afternoon for Europe right now. So I feel like that's a good way to go. And it's probably like almost bedtime in India, where I actually found that a lot of my audience actually originates from. Not a ton, but more than I expected for sure. So, trying to remember, I want to monitor my comments on my phone because it's at least on this side of the other side of the world here. Not sure why this isn't loading on that side though. Why? Is this just being screwy? Or... Sorry. Gotta actually make sure we're good here, because I'm actually worried that it's not streaming the place that it should be. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Sorry. Haven't done this in a while. Um, why are comments not on? The comments not on or something? I'm having a hard time getting this to work the right way here. Hold on. Wait. Get there in a sec. Ah, for fuck's sake. Where are we at? Comments, live chat. There we go. Jeez. Okay, now we're good. Stupid short cord on this headset. Okay, so I've got a piece that I started last week that I do want to work on, which I think I'll probably start there because it's almost done. Then a bunch of little projects. Goals for this weekend, mostly tomorrow, is to get a bunch of the listings up on my website for art on the shop, since I pretty much haven't done that since I opened the shop like 2 or 3 months ago. So, yeah. So I'm working on this piece, which, honestly, I would say not my best. It's a really weird idea that I got too bright with the magenta way too fast. So now I get to fix it. Smalt and zinc white. And a little bit of patience, I would say. Um, yeah, and then have to come in with some detailing and things like that. Okay. So do I want the white on the top or the bottom? I want to create more of a gradient. I think it makes sense to do the white on top and then down towards the blue. I think. I don't know. Just some basic light glazes. I'm like overdue for an art store trip, but I don't have the extra money for it right now. But I'm gonna need to do one before the end of the year because I'm gonna run out of some of these colors. All right. Yeah, that looks good. I'll go with that. My head's blocking the camera. Let me know because I always have that problem. I always forget to step back when I'm streaming. Oh shit! I went into the white before I should have. I'm like, yeah, it's just right there. No, the white's over there, blue's over here. Not that I'm gonna not put any white at the bottom. I just have to do it a little bit, but one thing at a time here. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. Trying to just get some glowy streaks in here, make it look like it's, I don't know, because it does. It's still gonna stay transparent. That's kind of the idea. But really, just working the lines a bit. You know. I gotta try to be sure my lines aren't curving either. Like that's the complete opposite of what I want here. That natural curve and arc of my arm actually is working against me a little bit. I mean, I could grab my straight edge and probably do it that way, but it still should feel a little more natural, I feel. This was such a weird idea. Probably should have done a digital sketch before I started this one because this is such a like. Again, my execution is not fantastic here, but it's so radically different than what I'm used to in terms of layering that I wasn't entirely sure how to approach it. Yeah, it's okay. I still have that weird bit of curving going on there, but should be all right. Yeah, I can work with that. Okay. Need my gray. Need some blue. Need some black. Is that gray? Or is this that gray? This is that gray. Okay. So many jars of used paint. Never know which crap I'm using. All right. Have to get some extra brighter highlights in my grass too to really push that contrast. Little bit of white, uh, yellow and Titan buff probably. It's usually what I'm going with for those upper highlights. Okay, that. What blue was I using for this? I don't remember. Probably Prussian. little Prussian blue, little Mars black. Because I really want to give the illusion that this energy thing is giving off some light, as well as I'll actually come to think of it, I'll have to glaze in some of those warmer tones as well. Anyway, yeah, so like the rocks are all shadowed by this thing. And then it's just, basic perspective and all that, but it's a little darker. It needs to be dark, 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 though. Actually, a little bit of red would go a long way here. Got a couple drops of that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that kicked it back. Good. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Waking up with me here today. Where are my regular rags? There's one. Rag. And this is going to be tricky too, because the rocks are being lit by the surrounding daylight, but in addition to effects on the on them, but also that bit of reflection. So getting that balance, but while keeping it still dark, is going to be tricky. Probably want to put just a little bit on the top edge and then a little bit towards the bottom in terms of that highlight. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of my goal with this was to make a piece that seemed familiar but still strange. Because a lot of the rocks and grass things are definitely stuff I've done before. But not quite to this degree, extent, I guess you could say. Alright, I'm gonna get that white. So I'll need some for the rock highlights anyway. Excuse me, as well as the grass. Gotta remember to have some of my juice periodically. Okay. Alright. Just a little bit. Here. Still gotta keep it dark. Couple little places where the light's catching it. Too bright. But now I gotta balance it. Okay. Let's get the grass highlights in here. That looks a little better. Just noticed I have this whole section on the other side of the canvas here that I didn't paint. I mean, geez. Do you have an edge, bro? Alright. Get that over here. Okay. Get my shadows in. Rework them in. I'll probably stop in between my final detailing and switch to something else, and once I finish the foreground. Just because I don't have the right mindset to do the detailing right now. I want to do more of the big broad strokes for a new piece. Not that I need to do a new piece. I need to finish like the 4 things that are on my floor, but okay. I do think I want to keep the foreground darker, but I'm gonna still work with I think some grassy shapes or something. Actually, I'm not sure. Then again, rebalancing that with rocks might actually be better. So I'm gonna do that. I'll rebalance it with rocks. Okay. At least maybe taper it to a dark. Like start bright, darker as we come forward. Okay. Ah, nothing like a little morning phlegm, right? All right. Bring a little light in here. If I don't like it, I can always cover it up. I think we'll be all right. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think my mind's in the right place to work on this one right now. So I'll just lay these in and jump to something else. There's like, yes, you two, I'm still watching. Yeah, that's a start. Ah, jeez. Maybe it's the cider that's doing it. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna jump to something else. Not sure what, but something else. So go over on the in progress pile. Actually, no, in progress pile's over here. Okay. Got a bunch of color out of my palette, so I can work on something else. Maybe this. Originally made this real small, but I like the idea of doing like a giant moon in this. Got my circles. Because I've got a piece right next to this one in my sketchbook that I can probably do some variation on. So I think I'll do that. There we go. Paint marker. Come on. There we go. That's a start for that. Okay. Grab that white that I was using, that Titan buff. Use that as some of the base. I'll come in with just a little bit of that gray as well, I think. And then I'll dry brush some white on top of this so it has a little more depth. Get a little more dark in here. I don't normally do a moon this way, but this is actually working out quite well. Okay, that's not bad. I'll just build like a nice dark silhouette over top of this and work it through. Because there was this little streak here of the white that I screwed up on. Yeah, and I want to keep with. I kind of have at least in my sketchbook version, there's essentially a river running through this, like that. So that would be like that. Can't go over the moon yet, but I can at least drop in the indications of where a lot of that stuff's gonna be. Heck yeah. This is already way more fun than the last one. I might grab the might grab the mica black for the like the one of the top coats of this, so it's not just black on black or whatever here. I want to give it a little bit of an offset or extra texture or something, but that's like final layer kind of stuff. Okay, how we doing? Still pretty wet. All right, well that's drying anyhow. Slide that aside. Grab another one. Got these couple little, what are these, 2-3 inch squares. Extra little things for the holiday season to throw on the website, basically. Well, that green. Start with the yellow, I think. Fade it out to the green. Kind of want to work with the color I have on my palette already, so I'm just going to do that. And figure out little compositions here and there for these small ones. Going with the bullseye sky thing for this. Sometimes these wee little ones are just a little more fun sometimes. Challenging, yes, but also freeing, I think, because you don't have to worry about as much detail. Yeah, That looks pretty neat. Get a little more color in there. Some of that white, some of that zinc white. Fill that out. Yellow. And then just get a bit of that on the end of my finger. And boom. There we are. Get a little more of that white actually. There we go. That's a decent little one. Okay, I got a blue one of those too, so that should be neat. Blue one. I might do the reverse for it though. Rather than going light, I might go dark because I've got all these deeper blues. Although, no, I'll keep it light. Of course, now I have that green residual green in the brush. Maybe this is more like a cloud than a regular gradient. I'm going to drop in the baseland for it. A little bit of water on that. Little tiny paintings. Landscape on a splatter. All right. How's the moon feeling? Better, not dry enough yet. Okay. Shit, I'm gonna be able to go all the way through and complete this one just immediately. Just happen to work out that way. That it literally it's perfect. Right out of. That's the fun thing about these little sketchy mini compositions. Feels springy, you know? I may put a little more work into the sky here with the cloud, but that looks pretty neat. Hold that guy up. Won't be in focus because, such, but nice little one for Christmas time, right? Okay. What can I do with this one? Tall spires, I'm thinking. Two big spires. Have to find a way to like sign these. Probably just on the back. Excuse me. Still phlegming. Clearly, I need more to drink. Let's see. A little more white here. Hmm. See if I can manage to work a couple of figures into here, at least the tiny, tiny indications of them. Same with the other one. I can probably just make little dots and it should work. There we go. Need a little more brightness here, though. Okay. Dark. Good, good, good. Yep. Couple little minis. Neat little ones. Alright. This should be good by now. Oh yeah, plenty. Regular white. I'm gonna get a round brush in here. Really dry brush it. For planets like these, see next week's tutorial. Okay. That might be the most realistic moon I have ever made. Okay. Black paint. And what do I want to do with this? Come up and over it. Big cliff. Okay, not the white. Don't dip black into white and screw ourselves up here. Okay. The other one was more of a... Nice. Nice little one here. Up, down. A little more of a cliff here. Little city or something hanging off the edge of the cliff. Sometimes these little one-brush paintings are all you really need. Okay. I'm going to set these 3 aside. Grab a little bit of, a little more juice. And then I'm going to get out a big thing and paint it a sunset because I want a nice big orange sunsetty gradient. I haven't done one in a really long time. I don't know what the foreground or the lands are going to look like, but I want to do one. So I'm doing that. But so it's going to involve a little bit of brush cleanup, a little bit of palette cleanup. Let me scrape this off first. And yeah. Gonna need a lot of yellow and a lot of red. A little bit of the Quin Magenta, maybe. Mostly those two. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, let's slap on some color. Big 15 by 30. I will have to move my phone over so I don't splatter paint all over it, because I will. Give it a light sanding. Jeez. Okay. Also getting on a brush I haven't touched in a while because I forgot I had it. And that's the paddle brush. Haven't used it in a while because last time I used it was probably on a collaborative piece from like 4 years ago. So, buttload of paint for this. Trying to use up some of these almost out cadmium tubes here. Let's get rid of this one. Primarily want to get rid of this one. 2 big piles. Actually, I have this Quinn Rose, which I probably use for that stuff as well. Okay. Wet bristles. And a big smattering of paint. Ah, the joys of CAD yellow medium. Whee! Heck yeah! Good bit more yellow. Wet bristles, and go again. Have a hair in here. There we go. Get that hair out of there. Okay. Start mixing in a little red. I don't know if I'm going to do water or what in this, so it's just kind of like, yeah, little here, little there. Little water. Whoom. Get a little water. Not a lot, just a little. Red. Red. Ha ha ha! Red. Oh, my arm's getting tired. I gotta switch hands. Come on. Yes, YouTube, I'm still watching. Middle of the damn song. Come on. Ah, red. Okay. To re-wet this for the transition. A little more paint in here. All right, red, red, haha, red. Burning fiery colors. Yeah. I reached the end of the playlist and I'm on repeat now. Yep. Well, it went from the track to the music video. That's why. Okay. Well. Go with that for now. Ooh. Getting tangled up in my cord again. Okay. Wow, I wasted all that red. Holy crap. Alrighty. See if I can manage to get this blended out with my mop. Probably not, but I think it's mostly dry now. Should have did it in between sections. The only thing that's still wet enough to do this with is on the red. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right. I am going to put something with a white thing in the middle of this, but not yet. Probably not until it's dry. Although it likely won't take real long. I just don't want to rip up the underlying paint now. Cool. So now I got a big blob of big blob of red I wasted. Actually, even a different yellow would work. What yellow? I've got the Benz yellow, which could work. I've got my liquidy yellows, which could work. I'm kind of going in blind here. I wanted to do something with this color gradient. No idea outside of that what I'm doing. So I'm sure I can just flip through my sketchbook and find something worth painting. But yeah, I definitely want to have some sort of a. I don't even know if I want to say central light source. Actually, I should find a composition first because that might depend a lot on where I want to put it. So like whether it be center or off to one side, probably off to one side, and then just work the land in one way or the other. All right, I gotta rinse this brush off, both these brushes off. Whee! Oh, hey, she spins is hanging out. What's up? Okay. Yeah, I gotta scrape this paint into a jar now. I don't even know what's even available at this point. That I could probably do that. It's gonna really change the color of this used mix, but thump. That's why we have a used mix. Actually, it's gonna make it a lot browner, which is probably better in the long run. There was some residual blue hiding in that edge of that jar too. We're okay. All right. Well, I do have a little bit of white on the other palette, which is good because that'll help me out with what I'm doing once I figure out what the hell I'm doing. All right. Okay, this can go back. This can go back. Okay. Part of me wants to actually do a white splatter just in the center as my light, but I think that might be a little too extreme for what I'm thinking and not thinking here. Ah, shit. Why I did not get a wireless headset when I rebought my headset a couple of years ago is beyond me. It is a constant inconvenience. Having like a 4-foot cord or whatever. Alright. So, I can look through my sketches here to find something that's would work on this oh shit, that would work really well. Oh, since I'm already set up for water. Oh man. Do I want to do that with this one though? I don't know. That was a really good idea. Hold on. Oh, that would work. Oh, it's not it's not a water piece, but I could really do some cool stuff with glazes with it. Okay, we'll use that as a possible one. Actually, that would be fun to just to visually for you guys, since it's a lot of it would be starting with a lot of paint marker stuff. Okay, that piece I did. Oh, wait a minute. Vertically. I could work vertically, but I would have had to make the gradient vertical, vertical by this standpoint, so that wouldn't work. That painting's done. Oh shit, that painting would require me reworking everything. I have so many of these ideas that immediately no longer work on this canvas. I'd have to completely rework the color for a lot of these. Oh, wait a minute. That one's... Oh, that one would be great. Yeah, that one. That one would be really great, because that is primarily a large, watery one. Yeah. I'm going with that. I'll hold it up, but again, it won't autofocus because I have that turned off. So it's essentially an open... It's Harbor's Majestic Gates is the name of the piece. And the idea is a bunch of pillars with flames on them. Oh shit! Wait a minute. That won't work because the background is flamey. So no, that won't work either. Should have looked through stuff before I. Oh, that's reasonable. It's a little bit of water here, not a ton. And it's definitely more comfort zone-y. That one... Ooh. Oh no, that's a completely different color idea. There's another one in there that's pretty decent. But not with the color that I've got. And I think I'm... Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this other one instead. Cursed Waters. A lot of very thin, jagged, pointy rocks. Yeah, I'm doing Cursed Waters. Okay. So that sun is up here. Well, original composition up there, so it's gonna have to be closer to here. Take the orange, mix that in with that. Orange. Need way more yellow. Use dial red. Whew. Okay. Get another finger sun in here today. Okay, I want this one to be here. This is a lot more subtle, which is actually good. Yeah, it's not bad. Could probably afford to be a little whiter. In which case, I gotta grab more white. There we go. I'm actually gonna blur it out again anyway. That mop, and then just blur it in with the hazy, you know. A little, or do I do the spray paint sun? I haven't done the spray paint sun in forever either. And that would actually give me a good diffused glow. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Keep changing my mind partway through on all this stuff. Okay. Shake up a can of that Liquitex stuff. Two-minute shake. Yeah. So I'll hit that, and then sketch this out with some paint marker. Probably have to use the gray one just so it doesn't look weird. Where's my gray one? There it is. Gray one. After I do that, honestly, I'm not sure what else I'm going to work on. If anything, I'm a little distracted this morning. Could go back to the funny interstellar elevator was that first thing I was working on. Okay. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Diffused light. There we go. That works. Gotta turn that upside down and clear that cap. There it goes. All right. Okay. Paint marker. Sit down here. Good bit of paint on that. Not exactly round, but close enough. Oop, hello. Phone is flopping all over the place. Okay. Now that one probably would have worked well too, but no, I wanted to keep the water thing. The idea with this one is there's some. It's got to be one of those other ones where it's like people overlooking this big valley, but there's like remnants of civilizations throughout it, and like old buildings and stuff, and fairly standard fare for me. The signs of some really interesting, curvy but tall rock things. And one much larger object over here that almost feels out of place. Pillar, building or something, who knows? I'll figure it out later. So this needs to be this way in terms of perspective. Yeah, better. Okay. Yeah, roughly like that. A little path zigging through here. And then this bridge in the back. It feels kind of... Another thing that doesn't really feel like it belongs, you know? Mix of styles and things. Alright, let me grab the black marker for that foreground element. Probably only going to have enough time to do maybe 1 or 2 more pieces this year in general, like big pieces. This one won't take as long, but... yeah. Figures. Yep. That'll work. Oh, that thing. Forgot about that thing already. Also, was making a new newspaper mixed media thing, but it needs some extra cleanup work before I can get ready to paint on it. Yeah, I may have to grab my circle template once this dries and round it back out, but won't be the end of the world. Yeah, that's a good start. I've said that's a good start like 8 times today. Well, honestly, I'm pretty happy there. I was personally expecting to work a bit longer this morning, but considering I did a bunch of little minis and worked on that other one and worked on this one, I feel like that's good. Again, I am a little distracted today, so this might be as far as I get. Although I did come up with a really good video idea for this week that I might also do, or I'll just bump it to December, but I'm not really sure. So I think I'm going to call it here, honestly. Yeah, I really thought I would have gotten a lot more done, but I got a decent amount of stuff done, so I can't be terrible. Plus, I mean, mostly what's on my mind is getting stuff prepped and ready to go for the launch of the watercolor half pan sets, the pastel watercolors that I made, which go on sale Black Friday. I think I gotta see where I actually, because they're gonna go on sale at the roughly the same time as a actual holiday sale discount thing on my site, so I want those to kind of coincide. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end it here. So thanks guys so much for watching. Whether that be now or later, I know a lot of you guys check this stuff out much after the live event, so I appreciate that too. I really don't have a lot of other stuff to say, I don't think. Subscribe for more if you're not already. Keep on creating, and I will see you guys next time.